It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep from going under.
Broken glass everywhere, people pissing on the stage, you know they just don't care. I can't take the smell, can't take the noise, I guess I got no choice. Right to the front, monkeys in the back, junkies in the alley with the baseball bat. I tried to get away, but I couldn't get far, cause I'm dead when I possess my car. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep from going under. Standing on the front stoop, hanging out the window, watching all the cars go by, roaring as the breezes blow. A crazy lady living in a bag, eating out of garbage pails, used to be a fag hag, such a dance to tango, skip the life and dango. A zircon princess seemed to lost her senses, down at the peep show, watching all the creeps, so she can tell her stories to the girls back home. She went to the city and got so did it. She had to get a pimp, she couldn't make it on her own. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep from going under.
My brother's doing bad, stole my mother's TV. Says she watches too much, it's just not healthy. All my children in the daytime, Dallas at night. Can't even see the game or the Sugar Ray fight. The bill collectors, they ring my phone and scare my wife when I'm not home. Got a bum education, double-digit inflation. Can't take the train to the job, there's a strike at the station. Neon King Kong standing on my back, can't stop to turn around. Broke my sacroiliac, a mid-range migraine, cancer membrane. Sometimes I think I'm going insane, I swear I might hijack a plane. Don't push me, call, I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep from going under. My son said, Daddy, I don't want to go to school cause the teacher's a jerk. He must think I'm a fool and all the kids smoke reefer. I think it'd be cheaper if I just got a job, learn to be a street sweeper. I dance to the beat, shuffle my feet, wear a shirt and tie and run with the creeps. Cause it's all about money, ain't a damn thing funny. You got to have a con in this land of milk and honey. They pushed that girl in front of the train, took her to the doctor, sewed her arm on the game. Stabbed that man right in his heart. Gave him a transplant for a brand new start. I can't walk through the park cause it's crazy after dark. Keep my hand on my gun cause they got me on the run. I feel like an outlaw, broke my last glass jaw. Hear them say, you want some more? Living on a seesaw. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. Say what? It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep from going under.
Hello, traders. Welcome to the Monday dump stream. Very early, not regular scheduled stream time. It's been a minute. But why not, man? Like, just gonna look at things across the markets that dumped, which was like literally almost everything. Okay, yeah, like 2S coins didn't dump, but everything else is down on average around double-digit percentage points. So the whole Bitcoin dominance idea, right? That bottom was in. Multiple things could have occurred. Well, it looks like it was everything dumping, including Bitcoin. Just Bitcoin didn't dump as hard as everything else, even though it was pretty bad. I mean, Bitcoin's down $3,420 right now, 7.24%. It was down even more, but the day is not over, so we have not tested 42K yet. What's up, Solta? Thanks, dude. Can we get an audio check? Is the music too loud? Mods can answer. We got the ambulance coming. Maybe it's the wambulance, all right? Got an emergency call about everything dumping. What's up, dude? Thank you, man, for the 5 super chat. Sounds okay. My voice should be stronger than music. You shouldn't be here if you think it should be the other way around, all right? So the bass on the vocal's a little high. Okay, dude. We'll send the stream then. All right, so what a dump. The major level is upon you. It's between 40,665 to 42K. As you can see, going back from January of this year, right? You go to May, you go to June of this year, you go to frickin' July of this year. That's it. That's the major inflection point that is really important to hold. It seems like at this point, after confirming another lower high than the previous high, unfortunately, that's lower than the previous highs before it, it does seem very, very possible that would be tested soon. Negative momentum beginning to build again. There was no edge, certainly yesterday on Bitcoin. No edge, right? Nothing was implying up or down, but it did look a little bad right on the 4 hour. We'll talk about that confirmation high. The confirmation high, right? One high, a second high. And then you were just hugging that support that was very critical. We knew exactly where the price was probably going to go if 47K broke. The majority of this viewing audience, or at least the people that participated in the poll yesterday, chose 45K, not 50K. But the thing is, 47% of y'all said 50K was coming before 45K. Well, blew past 45K, went to $42,500, and is now at one somewhat local support, right? August 12th, August 19th, multitude of times recently in September, but also goes back this one time at Bandcamp, February 10th is when it was created for the first time ever. You also had price action correlation on February 28th. So you're not dead yet. I mean, like, this is some sort of level that's very real where you have straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up. Price action, straight down. Almost straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up. That you're holding this for now. So it's not over until the fat lady sings. But the fat lady could have been a Chinese communist, over leveraging with debt. Okay. What's up, Benjamin? I can't hear the super chat. I cannot hear that. It's so weird. Can y'all even hear the TTS? That's right. It was real bad, dude. It was really bad. Let's take a look here. My alert went off last night. No TTS. That's so weird, dude. Wondering maybe it's OBS. I don't know. We'll see if someone tips again, which we don't know. We have no expectation, right? If someone tipped again, we'll find out if it works now. Okay, so let's take a look. That's Bitcoin, dude. We need to look at I'm not live right now for Bitcoin. I'm live for equities, but we're still gonna look at, Bitcoin and total. Hey, total. Remember that time we thought, hey man, it was doing bearish stuff, undeniably up thrusting a breakout and then falling back below the inflection point and then back testing what was once a resistance became resistance again. That is bearish. So you've dumped, but you've had a very, small recovery. 1.96 trillion, finally below 2 trillion. And you'd think the target eventually is 1.71 to 1.78 trillion to hopefully test that, hold it, maybe test it twice and then, right? Bullish 5-0 stuff. But we're not quite there yet. 200-day moving average also is right there at that critical level. So it would make plenty of sense to see that. Okay, we can look at one more, and then, you know, geez, dude, guess we'll move on. You talk about critical areas. Well, look no further than Ethereum that is at a critical area, finally testing that major level, $28.89 to $3,000. You're there again. Someone could say it's a bullish shark. I mean, maybe it's bullish shark, not much of any help, an edge or anything. All right, I'm just talking about, well, is it a shark? I don't know. I haven't even messed with it. Okay, I haven't really done too much work to that. Dang, dude, look at that. I mean, that is 113% retrace and a very textbook bullish pin bar Japanese candlestick reversal. Only on the 4-hour, not the daily. But it's real. I'm telling you, I'm identifying right now a bullish reversal pattern at an inflection point with no edge, really. So let's see what this bullish pin bar manifests into. It could be a short-term relief rally where maybe you run up to go test 33.29 again. It would require Bitcoin. It would certainly require Bitcoin rallying back above $44,200, because above $44,200 is $47K. Really? I mean, $45K, $47K. Yeah. So that's where we are. Like, I can't be like, oh, I have so much clarity and I have foreseen these events. It's none of that, dude. It's just we're at a critical level, and I'm just pointing it out for you so you can see, and you can say, yeah, man, that's actually a really critical area. You don't want to fall below that. You fall below that, downside potential from the breakout of that critical level, 13% more downside potential if it breaks. It hasn't yet. If anything, it's at the 1/4 of the reciprocal of the 1.618. That is what the 113% retrace is. So you're there. You're reacting. That's it. Okay, so let's go to, well, you know what? I'll take it back. We gotta go. Gotta just pay respect to OMG. I created a meme today. Okay, I created a meme. You know, maybe I should enter it meme of the month. Don't think it'd win. Where is it? All right, this is what I created today. I've had this dream since lunch, and I'm not giving up on it now. This was it, chat. If you didn't see it. All right, global risk off, market crash beginning, and then OMG's like, yeah, what? Pumping up 10, almost 11% right now. It was up like 16% earlier, and it just hit the top of the harmonic back from April 7th. So right, right here. So Casey Stubbs would be pleased right now. The TNA gets, no wait, the CNA gets the TNA. That's it. That's what it did. And it is pulled back there. Can't tell, but sounds like terrible song. Yeah. What's the next stop for OMG? This is it. You just hit the next stop. The next stop's here. If you were to exceed that, I think 1280, which is just a 78% retrace. Hold on a second. I got Scott Carney calling me. Okay, sorry. And before I make a joke about, you know, he said pump it, he said dump it. Nah, so we're coordinating with Paula T. Web Chat. I have an interview today with her that will not be live. It will be a static video. So, you know, I think that'll be good. We'll be able to edit and cut out dead noise and stuff if need be. And there'll be a thumbnail, and it'll be like I haven't done a static video since the cake baking, so it's just overdue. You know, I think you will all get an extreme amount of value out of that once it gets published. So it'll probably hopefully be published by like 8 p.m. tonight. All right, so just an update. So OMG hitting a 618 from the high to low. Congratulations, you broke $10. I don't know how long this can sustain with these market conditions, dude. It is, you're playing with fire, man. I just like, what if Bitcoin rolls over again? Honestly, it's gonna be tough to see this asset continue upward. Okay, so congrats though, it's amazing. Yeah, trade setup nice, but you know, other trade setups wrecked because they all broke support. Anyway, let's go to the S&P 500 now. Long awaited session lows as I'm speaking to you, testing the 200 simple moving average for the first time since November of last year. That is crazy, man. You get that. You broke that. You had a technical breakdown last week, right? We identified it. It looked okay, and then Thursday and Friday rolled around, and you confirmed the breakout. And now you're catching follow through, and we're down 2.33% on the day right now. So support-wise, besides this 200 moving average, I mean, there's nothing really here that exists until 42.57. I mean, just somewhat of a swing high June 15th. You tell me where there's a strategic swing low, swing high. I mean, it's just not here really. So yeah, 42.50, 42.39, $10 range of support resistance. That might be where you're headed. It's getting bad, man. I mean, it's lunchtime and we're just continuing to dump. So it's not just the S&P, if you could even believe it, man. Well, at least this was great because we knew the Dow Jones looked like crap, kind of, right? I mean, dude, look at this red candle, chat. Whoa, nasty. We're down 2.34%, 808 points at the lows of the day. Lowest level of relative strength we've seen since June on the 4 hour. Negative momentum's building. It's bad, man. We just knew though, right? Confirmation high, and the confirmation high was a lower high, and that signified, or the signature of distribution is the lower high. And then you fell back into the range, you even back tested it as resistance. And you fell below the bad action magnet move, the B point of August 19th. Right? I mean, when you break that high probability of an 886, well, you're at 100% now. What's up, Ruffin? Oh, it's bad. I mean, it's really bad. Like, really, really bad. Okay, so Evergrande's weighed down by $305 billion in liabilities. I think they're supposed to pay like today, right? The government said they're not bailing them out. Wow, great article, dude. Wow, great information. Sorry, this is a TA channel. I'm not a news channel, but you know, whatever. I mean, we can just look at. This is what we're talking about. Evergrande on the chart. So like, if you're speaking my language now, this is it. This is the language. Here it is. Devastated, right? 11-year lows as of last night, right? It had not fallen below this October 2011 level until last night, which was the day for them. And so it hit its lowest levels technically since May of 2010. And if you, I mean, you fall below 216, you're going to 186, which is all-time lows. How is that not going to happen, dude? That will probably happen eventually. So yeah, you finally, there's technical support here that you're below most of it. That's bad, right? I mean, technical damage is a very real here. I mean, you're 15 on the RSI, lowest level ever on the 3-day. Weekly, man. See, I can't hear any of that. Dude, crypto fractal, let's go, man. That's so weird though. It's like not playing at all. You understand another issue, chat, just another one where it's like all of a sudden my audio doesn't work for anything on one thing. Thank you, dude, for the $250 freaking dollars, man, and I am glad it's helped, you know, hedge some of your portfolio. Dang, man, you could have just as easily gotten just devastated with everything else, you know. But I'm glad it's helped. Let's see, is there like an audio button on here or something? No, I've never had this issue before. Yeah, no TTS noise for no reason.
And then, just like that,
stupid technical issue. Great. All right, it's not muted, by the way. I mean, like, the source is not muted. Wait, maybe I know what's going on. No, I don't. Never mind. And there goes my stream. The whole stream just went dead. Holy crap, dude. What is happening, man? Can I just go live at a random time whenever I want and not have issues? That'd be freaking awesome, dude. We're good. We're back now. All is well. Except for the markets, right? It's literally off. Okay, so anyway, we just gotta move on. So there was another one. What was the ticker on that one? Like 2150 or something stupid. Seneco, what was it? It was 2108. 2103. Cynic Holdings. Here it is, chat. This asset lost 87% of its value in minutes. Trading was halted, and it's still halted. This is just another real estate company, a big one in China. Think about it, like a market cap of $13.74 billion and wiped out. Could you imagine owning something like this? All right, I'm back, I guess. Good God. Wow, dude. Okay, so we got problems. It's my internet. It's got to be my internet, because everything's going out every like 10 seconds now. Jesus, dude. Okay, so the NASDAQ, 1618s across the board, dude. from the major high to low, golden mean ratio, chat. There it is, the 1.618. Beautiful. You've dumped. You're breaking below all critical levels of what would probably be considered support. I mean, you still aren't making a lower low or anything, but probably soon. I think the next major target's 14,176. The high from February 16th. You're gonna test the August 19th low at 14.4, but then that's it. I mean, it's not a very strong support. It's one time. That's it. So this is a lot stronger of support, right? I mean, you back tested that level July 19th. That's probably where it could be headed. At least the 200 moving average, like the S&P 500, it's already testing it right now and breaking it. Yeah, refresh or check your cogwheel and put it back on 1080p. I don't know. It's just my internet literally vomited like the markets. Deep breaths, everyone. 'Tis the season, really, right? But you just got to wonder, like, how much is this Evergrande Chinese financial global crisis? I mean, or it's not global quite yet, but you got to wonder how contagious is this going to be? Well, what a good start for that contagion. Because the equities market is literally vomiting like my internet. So it's like, it seems kind of like liquidity grab, like cash grab situation, because it's not just the major index funds. It's not just crypto. Here's your Russell 2000. Bye-bye. Dumping below that demand line. And next level's 21.29. I'm sure it might be there today. 3.3% down. Whew. It's a huge, it's either a Wyckoff reaccumulation or Wyckoff distribution here on Russell 2000. I mean, think if it is a Wyckoff distribution, eventually 1741, right? I mean, straight line up, why could not straight line down? It could, especially if things get really bad. Okay, so it's not just the index funds. It's also gold, man. I mean, up a little bit, but my God, I mean, yesterday it was terrible. I guess Friday it was terrible. I mean, you just got right back to this one level, and this is it. I mean, hopefully it holds, but that's hoping for a lot. Yeah, like just barely hanging on here to 1747. Not making lower lows technically yet on the weekly, but the negative Momo is building again. You're just sitting close to the bearish control zone. Hard to have optimism right here. It's not much of a support, really. I mean, it's just a high from 2012. Hard to have optimism on a lot of these markets right now as I'm speaking. Okay. Dude, we talk about terrible. Here's your silver on the weekly, nearing the bottom of a huge range. Probably going to test it soon. Down 0.89%. Not good, man. Right? You break that, $20. Break that, $17. So, wow. It's the same price it was at in October of 2010. What a store value, by the way. Not with inflation. It's actually literally not a store value. It's a bad one. If it's the same price it was 11 years ago, it's not a very good store value. So for the past 11 years, precious metals like gold and silver are not actually good. They're not very good. But go ahead and be like, but it's been around for 6,000 years. It's like, yeah, well, I mean, not 11 years. It exists. So do a lot of things. They performed exactly the same, like T-Mobile or AT&T or something, right? I mean, terrible. We should be good. Like, there should be no more technical issues. I mean, assuming my internet didn't just crap out. So, whatever. Okay, so, if you want to see more carnage, we can. You can look at platinum on the weekly and see that it is now officially today on the new week, falling below the 200-week moving average for the first time since November of last year. So that's not really good. So there's not too much support here. I mean, there's a little bit at 887. So you'll be testing somewhat of a support soon, where it's, you know, there's been inflection there. If you don't hold that, $816. Then after that, 754. Yep, not really good. So energy, I mean, U.S. oil today, not too bad, only down 1.87%. No real technical damage being done like it's being done on the index funds, the equities, and kind of crypto. So, all right, above 47.12, I think you're in good shape. You're okay. So it could be topping out, but, you know, this is kind of a bullish pattern right here. So, all right, just looking at that, not too bad. We could go to, I'm just looking across, right, the market, and we're just going to look at things, man. Your literal corn is down 1.18% today. What is it, painting anything here? It depends where you anchor. Anchoring like that, you might be able to get away with saying it's a wedge. Not really, it's kind of like a downsloping channel there. Corn, though, is soon to be testing 516. Broke another critical level from 2011. Corn, not a very good store value, right? So yeah, I think this is probably going to 516 next. As you can see, historically, it's done that. And then if it doesn't hold that, it goes to 458. So what a run it was on, though. My God, it was such a good run. I don't know. I mean, commodity prices eventually could rebound, bounce. No edge on corn on the daily or anything. So, you got corn, you got soybeans, you got multi-month lows, lowest levels today it's seen since late December of last year. And looks like it's going to be testing some low from November 2013, February 2014, a high from 2009, a low from 2011. You break that, that's when the fireworks begin bearishly. What a run it was on. So multi-month lows. Maybe bullish divergence developing. I don't know. It looks like it could continue to sell off and get oversold again. So soybeans not looking too hot. And something that looks really, really bad is a precious metal, Palladium, down 6.22% today. It looks more like a crypto, doesn't it? What a top out, huh? What a top out at 28.75, and look at the back test. This is what total did. It upthrusted through the resistance, then it fell back below it, and then it attempted a rally, and then did what? It back tested the upthrust. You know, the upthrust failed. Back test, upthrust, right? Upthrust, back test, and then it dumped. It was a form of confirmation. This is stuff, this is golden. This is great education on Palladium, on what assets do. It's not the first time. You don't really know. Market participants then found out, they knew 128.75 was tested again, that the top was in, and it was time to sell off, and it was real bad. So looks like you'll be approaching 1783 soon. Some low from May 2020. COVID crash stuff over here. Very, very bad, man. Maybe opportunity. I don't know. A big range or something. But let's, why not, man? Having a little fun. I mean, I'm enjoying this. Let's take a look at lumber futures. Remember that time lumber went berserk and then it crashed and then went right back down to critical levels from history? Back from what, 1973? 1994. 1993. That's those peaks there. Let me go the weekly on this. Good God. Yeah, 1993, 94. That's what you're back testing now. And you're trying to hold. And there is some real hidden bullish divergence going on, barely, on lumber futures, but down 6.62% today. Only back testing what was once a resistance as resistance again. God, the past few weeks, not good. By refusing to bail them out, the Communist Chinese Party is acting more capitalist than our politicians would ever dare to nowadays. Hope we have a real consolidation so we can make returns on the over leverage. So Chris, thanks for the super chat. Sorry about the TTS, man. I will be your TTS today. So, wow. I mean, if you can't break 648, you're going right back down to 460, 490 again. No problem. But yeah, there is that hidden divergence. But dang, with the way the macro is right now, everything's going cash. It's really tough for this to continue upward. So, speaking of going cash, why don't we just switch on over to the US dollar that has tested the neckline of the potential double bottom again today and pulled back though. Right, you see it, it was tested. If you break that, that is a huge breakout if it happens. And the upside's like $97. You could go to $97 on the chart. This is the stuff dreams are made of though. This is something you'd want to long. Position trade long when you have a harmonic this size. We're talking, 4-year large harmonic pattern with a huge confirmation low with divergence on the second low. That's a big deal. That's really, really strong argument for upside, and it's still working on it because it's the daily, and the weekly. So it's not really, you'd think we'd have a bigger pump than it being literally neutral on the day. Will $43,737 hold on Bitcoin? That's a good question, man. I think it's possible. It's a very real support. So that's good. So going back to some commodities, if you will. Sugar down 0.98%, almost 1%, hitting an inflection point last week, up thrusting through it and falling back below it, right? You were below the inflection point now, right? Going all the way back to 2006, man. So, can't break that. It could be a long way down to 13.3. What's up, Eric? Thank you for midday stream, less than 3. Thank you for the less than 3s, Eric. That's the way the TTS voice would have said it. So we honor her today, or him. I don't know, whatever the gender was of the TTS person. Thank you. So it's just like, we keep looking, and then it's just, it's not good. Hey, want to see something that was good and now it's not? Now it's like tremendous downside potential. Go to copper. Copper, that is, look at this. Go back to this historical ice line from 2006, 2008. Look at this. It was a support one time in 2011, and then it was a mega resistance 2011, September 2011, when it dumped. And then now is the bear market, right? Or it began. So you are below that level as of today again. You fell below it June 21st. You fell below it August 20th, but now you're below it again. You're below the 200-day moving average. This is bad. This is a lot of downside potential on copper. Tremendous downside. You have a technical breakdown occurring today. You don't ignore ice lines that go back to 2006. And you can see the historical price action correlation at that level. What happens? Holy crap, minimum, going to 329 every time. So pay attention. Copper gonna get wrecked. Looking like it's getting wrecked. Distribution going on. Look, a high, lower high, lower high, lower high. What? People offloading their copper right now, and there's a buy wall that's looks like the absorption of remaining demand is almost complete here. Good God. We want to. We can look at, this is a really nice chart for rare earth metals. ETF hit an inflection point of 112.31. Low from 2013, a high from 2014, a couple times. Up thrusted through it, and today it's gapped down. It's down 8.2%. And looks like it's headed to go test 98.85 for the first time in history. It probably is going to get there. I don't know if it'll hold. If it does, it could be amazing. But major double bottom. Holy crap, right? This is like insane. You could see this in the monthly, but look at the weekly. You look at it. That's a straight line up. So what a dump today. Bearish engulfing candle last week confirmed. So follow through immediately. And definite bearish divergence. Look at that bearish divergence on the weekly on REMX, rare earth metals. Pending price action reversal implied on a very significant time scale. It's happening. It's beginning. But is it going to be enough to break you through 98.85? If it does break, it could be a long way down. Straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up. So you better hold that, man. Pay attention. You know, though, I mean, like, if you want to, we can do, this is something I haven't really done. This is like a different kind of format. Instead of just going through S coins, which we all know S coins wrecked. Look at this. You have helium futures back near its, listing price, 11 cents. Not good, man. Broke that 25-cent support. Gap down through it. Down 8% today. Helium futures. You kind of get the trend, right? What's going on? Equities, commodities, currencies. One that's not doing too bad today, at least, is wheat futures, only down 1.23%. Still above that 635 level. But one high, a second high, and much lower, like daily bearish divergence, class B bearish divergence, but still above the 200-day moving average. Hasn't made a lower low yet. It's really not as bad as many other commodities. These metals getting wrecked way harder than some of these, like sugar and wheat. And what? Well, we can take a look at coffee futures, which is down 2%. Look at this high. You sell off, you back test the level that was once a support resistance as support. You attempted a rally, substantially lower highs than the previous high. Distribution going on coffee. I think you're probably going to eventually test 172.25 again. After that confirmation high, that's a lower high. So less market participants own coffee futures than they did July 26th. Coffee futures could be topping out. Doesn't it make sense though at this level we catch a more major reaction from the high to the low? What'd you do? You hit an 88% retrace on the buying climax. That's exactly where major reactions, reversals occur. Right? Maybe you get your reaction to the 886. Maybe this is the reversal high. Gross. What a run though. My God. Wyckoff accumulation. This was like incredible stuff down here. Trade setup worthy opportunities down here. The rally is over. Well, I mean, it's at levels where rallies can end. So it's just be cognizant of that. Oh boy. Coffee futures. What's up, Kush Blunts? He says, Hex still strong. Everyone crying about their S coins. LOL. Once you understand what Hex is, I'm not even going to read the rest of that, dude. Okay? This is not a shield channel of your S coin, okay? It's down today. Hex is down 8.84% after hitting 50 cents for the second time. Could not break it. So, orange juice futures just hitting a high from 1977. No big deal, man. And couldn't break it. But, it's still fine. There's on the weekly, no problem. A low, a higher low. All right, running. So this is not too bad. Still down almost 2%, like everything else today, right? All right, we got to look at this. Okay, what a fake out, chat, on live cattle futures. Yes, broke that down sloping resistance, what we would consider a supply line, but it ran up and tested a horizontal line resistance, or was close. So you weren't like, oh, that's great that it broke out, but still, you gotta break these 130, 134 level. It didn't even spend much time denying it, and it's already back inside that supply line. You know, it's like fake breakout, bad cattle. So most recent major discernible event was the lowest low since frickin' 2009 on cattle futures, so you can't really be that bullish yet. If you broke 134, oh my god, it could be amazing, but not until then. Correct. Down 0.33% today, so actually not too bad. But guess what? Oh my god, cotton futures. Yes, cotton. Look at this, chat. This inflection point. Holy crap. Could you even believe it? This thing goes all the way back to 1973. That is where this inflection point was created. 92, 32. And I'm just, you know, like 1980. All right, so those were my anchor points. Yeah, I hate you, since I'm like one of the only people that gives it the time of day. Give me a break, dude. I'm the only person, one of the only people that cares about hex enough technically to talk about it all the time. So it's like, don't even try to gaslight or use reverse psychology. Any person who's a hexakin that watches my stream, like, they know I don't hate hex. They kind of have an understanding that it's all about technicals here, and charts and chart patterns and the psychology of buyers and sellers. So anyway, cotton futures at an inflection point, reversing there, down 3% today. One high, a second high, bearish divergence. Holy crap, on the weekly. Better look out, man. Oof. Pending price action reversal implied. It's happening. It's begun. No surprise on this one. Dang, most predictable chart ever, maybe. Respect the cotton. Respecting the TA. Beautiful. Disgusting, you know, if you're bullish, but beautiful if you love technical analysis, you know, and you care about it. It's exactly where major reversals should occur. All right. Anyway, we're almost done, you know. We're almost done. Okay. So this was we looked at soybeans, US dollar, but this is soybean futures, man. What did it do? It reversed exactly where it made sense for it to reverse. There was bearish divergence. It's continuing to dump. All right, it's down 1.5% today. It's breaking a support from 2009, and it's a decent way down. It's a long way. It goes all the way back to 1973. Excuse me. Good God. Thanks for the contribution, dude. Thanks, man. So you're breaking a 1973 level resistance support in the past week or two, and so you understand historically it's not a good thing. Most of the time when it does break that, it goes straight down to 843. So there could be a lot more downside on soybean futures. Okay. Okay, so I have this thing going. All right, so I have like the spot price, or I guess this is sugar futures. We looked at sugar to US dollar, but you know, when you look at the other charts, the futures contract, where it's like a lot of people are trading it and stuff, more so than an ETF on the stock market. This is a beautiful dragon breakout, you know. It's awesome. Maybe it comes in back test 1618, which is a critical level. Oh, the golden mean ratio level. Not really, just a number, but wow, what a dragon on sugar. Okay, so that was it. I just wanted to look at commodities. We're taking a look at the market, seeing what's going on, because you know this could be something far greater than just, oh no, equities are pulling back today. I mean, you got Evergrande collapsing, you got multiple real estate companies in China that are defaulting, collapsing, which is a really big part of their economy over there, way more than here. Yeah, the corn moon is live. We have a live corn moon. Probably can't see it where we are, Americans, not yet anyway. We will see it, and it will be at its you know, largest, what, tonight at like 6, 7 o'clock or something. So yeah, dude. If you want to look at some carnage today, which we could, the biggest loser today on one of my watch lists is FTM. Here's the weekly, dude. It was so good. Oh my God, could you imagine? You know, someone did this. Someone actually bought FTM market buy at 193. Right? Just they FOMO'd in. And that was the liquidity that whoever it was dumping needed. So someone bought this, is holding a bag right now. Someone sold it and is really happy. It made a lot of money. So now it's a 120. So it's down 17% today. Bearish engulfing candle occurring on the daily. Exceeded that 1.618, but not for long. I love how it ran up and back tested the 1.618 as resistance to confirm it, I guess. Tweezer topping today. Definitely tweezer topping with the bearish engulfing. Negative momentum's at its highest level since May 24th. RSI is at its lowest level since July 27th. 52, a lot of downside. And the target would be 88 cents to 95 cents for a back test that it's never done before. I think it will back test this area. I don't know if it'll even hold, but I think it will back test soon. FTM, especially these market conditions stay the way they are. It's not good. All right. But, you know, like on bad days like this, you just have to remember tomorrow, do not be surprised if we have a violent move up. Turnaround Tuesdays. We could have definitely a turnaround Tuesday tomorrow on equities. And people like, oh my God, they FOMO back in, and then Wednesday comes around and it dumps again hard. So just don't be surprised about that, man. We got anyone watching? I don't even know the streams. I don't know. We got 817 people here. So Bitcoin's trying to hold on. You know, it's all right. So if people want to talk about hopium, what's up, dude? Well, ask your developer, ask your people. You know, like, why is it such an outcast crypto that can't get listed on anything? You know, on any exchange, and makes it almost dang near impossible to trade or buy or long. Like, could you imagine if Hex could just get listed on a normal exchange? Wow. Okay, so here's the Discord link. Join it if you haven't yet. It's where you get notified when I go live. Because most of the time, like, there are probably a lot of people that are going to be saying, I can't believe I missed the stream today. It wasn't at regular time. But again, you were warned. You should have been in Discord. You were pinged. Everyone knew about it if you were in that Discord. So there it is. Pinned it, all that. Okay. Dealer. Crap, dude, I gotta call it an interior decorator. All right, Bitcoin's back above 44K. Let's go, dude. All right, let's go back to it. This is a critical level for Bitcoin, at least on the 4 hour. Okay, this is like, you see these lines here. Okay, it's like a candle low close from August 12th, a low from the 19th of August, and it goes all the way back to, remember, that one time February, and even so early February and late February. So it's real. It's not a joke. You could react here. This is technically somewhat of a bullish pin bar Japanese candlestick reversal. But I mean, I've seen pin bars like maybe that kind of look like there's larger wicks on the top that just end up dumping. But we're watching, I'm just paying attention, right? Monitoring this live price action at critical levels. It's trying to hold. If it gets, just think about it. If it can get back above what it's trying to break right now, 44,189, what does it always do? Straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up. Straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. So it could go straight up again to 47K. You get that. That's how support resistance works. All it requires is just like not the whole world collectively just selling into cash, right? You just get a little relief from that. Bitcoin could have a nice recovery. And Ethereum's at strong levels too, right? Ethereum's at its own major inflection point. If it could hold here, like bullish, this is a much better looking bullish pin bar, Japanese candlestick reversal. We talked about at the beginning of the stream about an hour ago. Okay, so above this level, you could eventually make it up to 33.29 again. Will require Bitcoin breaking 44.189 for real. What happened? It's a shark, I guess, right? I mean, it's literally a shark. 113% retrace reaction. The reaction you got was a reversal candle. Nice. That's good, dude. That's good to hear. Look at ping, man. Okay, so I think you understand like the levels for Bitcoin and Ethereum, which is really important. I mean, my God, dude. Well, Hex, dude. Hey, the shark played out. Went to test all-time highs, the 4236 fib extension again, and dumped. But guess what? You know what's hilarious about this whole thing? What a joke. It's making a much higher low than the previous lows. Can you believe it? Yes, I can literally believe it, dude. Imagine not being able to believe it based on everything it's done if you've been paying attention to it. The Bitcoin to BTC chart looks fine, unfazed. Yeah, dude, no problem, man. 1 Bitcoin still equals 1 Bitcoin. It's true. It's really, really true. So, there's no edge. There's nothing to really do here but to just look at it and be able to identify that traders have settled up at their lowest point, 41.5 cents, and it's substantially higher than the last swing low, or in September 13th, traders settled up at 35 cents. So traders settled up today at Bitcoin's lowest point. It's up 19%. It's a 19% higher low than the previous low. That's more market participants owning this asset than they did before. For now. Yep. Can you believe it, man? Yes. Man, dude, we covered a lot of things today. I mean, you know, we'll see. Tesla's down 14%. Wow, dude. Wow. Hits $8, and that was it. $8. So Tesla's from its buying climax high to its lowest point today, 37%. So it's down currently 30% from its high just less than a week ago. This is crypto, man. And guess what? Even after all that 30% down in less than a week, it's still making substantially higher lows than the previous low before it from September 8th. So the trend is not reversed. The trend is still bullish on Teslas. You cannot deny that. Like, a trend reversal occurs when an asset falls below its previous discernible swing low in an uptrend where it's making higher highs, higher lows. It has to eventually make a lower low. It hasn't done that yet. So you can't be like, oh, I'm all of a sudden bearish long-term on Teslas. You can't be yet. It's testing the 200 moving average for the first time since September 8th. Okay, so the reversal of the trend starts becoming a real possibility when it falls below 395. Welcome to crypto, dude. Let's go to Algo, down 13.4%. Look at this. You know, it had broken all-time highs, was hanging out there for a while, but man, that was really bad, right? Highest high, then a lower high, consecutive lower highs there. So very subtle distribution was occurring this weekend. And there was a buy wall at 184, the old all-time high back from February 12th. And you dumped, you broke it. But you're still making higher lows than your previous low. But dang, I hate the fact that where you are, if you can't get above 171, it's straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. So it could go straight down to 119 again if things get bad for Bitcoin. But Bitcoin's trying to hold for now. SNX, oh, it was a darling, and it's trash. It's still technically making higher lows. My God, technically. Not on a wick, but like the candle low close September 13th was lower than the low you just made, but it's not over by any dang shot. I mean, this could continue dumping if Bitcoin does. So yeah, broke a demand line, up thrust through the breakout point. The trend could be in jeopardy. If it falls below, it slows at $10.11. So that's how trends break, when they start breaking below previous discernible swing lows. You're very close on this one to begin that. But if you hold, all is safe, all is well. Let's go to Theta, down 12.3%. Devastated. Look at that falling wedge, breakout. It was nice. Tested the 200 moving average, and crypto rolled over. This was the Saturday sell-off for Bitcoin, and then yesterday it was fine, hanging on to an inflection point. And what did it do? It's broken the major levels. Dang, man. So just holding on by a thread by some level from July 27th. This is technical damage being done. Pretty bad. Where, you know, you'd think anything below 587 to 626, you would want to wait till 390 to 420 for a long opportunity, because it's normally straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight up. So why not straight down again? It could very well happen. Straight down again could happen on Theta below 587. So underperforming pattern, not enough bids from the macro, and just eventually rolled over like the macro. So gross Theta. Nice wedge, and then it wasn't. Dot. Now interesting here, Dot, right? Man, it was so close to hitting the major levels, right? 39.60 to 41.20. Thought it was going to happen, you know, because it was just the way historical price action is. And it just failed. 38.90 and then dumped. And where is it now? Major levels. You need to see this hold. If this holds, you could be in really good shape for upside. Yeah, somewhat of a bullish pin bar there. Not much of an edge, though. No edge on the 4 hour. But yeah, this is it, man. 26.50, 27.50. If you hold this, it could go right up to $40. If it doesn't hold, it could be going down to $20. You get it? It also almost looks like a bullish bat or something, you know? Yeah, so above 26.50, you're okay. Below it, you're not okay. Interesting. So keep your eye on this one, on Dot, at a very interesting level. Okay. KSM. At a real level, I mean, there's a high back from March that is trying to hold as support. It's held it as support before June 8th. Look what it did. It went berserk. So can this hold? I don't know. Below that 200 moving average, maybe it's painting an M shape or something. If it is, it's not at the pattern completion zone. It's got lower to go. So anything below 345 is 281 target. Probably a much stronger support than the one you're at right now. I mean, we could just go all day. EOS, man, it looks so good. And it's like, what do you do? Like, you can't do anything about this, man. It was perfect. It was identified correctly. It was back testing levels of support. It ran up, hit an inflection point, and then the macro rolled over. And there's nothing you can do besides move a stop loss up to break even, right? That's the most protective way if an asset starts rolling, starts running and getting away from your entry. One can move their stop to break even just in case this happens, and it did happen. Just not much you can do, man. Oversold again. First time since September 8th. Wow. Not even that long ago. Crypto, man. It's psychotic, isn't it? I mean, we're talking, these swings are ridiculous. Like today, at the lowest point, think about it. In one day, in 20 hours, this asset lost 26% of its value. Nowhere in the world does that happen except in China real estate assets now, right? They lose 87% of their value in minutes and then trading salted. Okay. Dude, everything. A lot of technical damage done. Someone want to see VeChain down 11%. Good, dude. I'll just say, like, how gorgeous was it on VeChain? I mean, how incredible was it, dude? Like the July 21st thing, right, where we had the triple divergence, the harmonic, the aggressive targeting A and C. It hit A, pulled back, then it consolidated, then rallied to hit C, the second target, and then it was over. And it's dumping. It's at its lowest levels since freaking August 6th. And I mean, below this kind of pathetic support resistance, there's nothing till 8 cents. After 8 cents is 6 cents again. Guys, it painting another M shape. Kind of like it played out and it's dumped now. So hey, we have a few S&P 500 assets that are in the green now. Eli Lilly, Pfizer. Yeah, they're making the vaccine, man. Nextera Energy and Colgate Palm Olive Company, excuse me, God. That one though, I remember, right? Wasn't it, what? Now it's not in the green, it just went red again. Oh no. No, the corn moon, man. It's literally history repeating itself. Last freaking year, on the last corn moon we had, Bitcoin dropped 17 to 20%. Today, on a corn moon, 365 days later, the year's 2021, Bitcoin has lost not as much value. It's only down 6.73%. So, wow, it's a less severe bearish corn moon than last year. You're going to take profit before next year's corn moon, dude? Yep, you got a long time, man, for that. Oh, hey, we had some new members in the Discord. What's up, y'all? Thanks for joining. Here's that Discord link again. If you haven't joined, do it. So you get notified when I go live at random times, like now, you know. So Cardano, that's only down like 5%, but remember we were talking about it couldn't hold. It could not hold and has dumped, and I'm surprised it didn't see 185 to 188 today. Wow. It seems like it would get there eventually though, right? I mean, where it is now, there's no formal support or resistance or anything, so I think you could be seeing 185, 188 soon. Yep, China ruined the party. Yep, that's what they do. So much devastation across these markets, man. I'll tell you one thing though. Despite it being down, okay, all right, yeah, thank you for the update on that. That's fine, we can do that. I gotta figure out Zoom though. One thing that's down 7% today, but it's still above like major levels, is YFII. The resilience here, it's pretty awesome. I mean, you gotta be really happy about YFI above $3,700, $3,800. But I get it. I mean, it could just, that could have been it, and then it's just making lower highs and will eventually roll over while Bitcoin continues to dump or something. I get it, but impressive to see it here. Right. I mean, it's at a higher level than it was September 7th. September 7th. Bitcoin made a lower low today than September 7th's low. So ICX only down 3.7% today. Pretty nice. Yeah, dude, really unfortunate. It couldn't break that $2 mark. The $2 mark that goes back to 2018 and 2017. You reverse there, but is it making lower highs, lower lows? No. Still making a higher low, bouncing off that 200-day moving average pretty resoundingly. Was down at its low today, 147, now 172. Dang, what a swing, man. What a comeback for now, right? It's up 17% in a few hours. So just make a higher low and it'll just continue on. And it's just, you know, you zoom out and just be like just another blip on the radar and an uptrend. Very real uptrend. Look, low, higher low. Higher high, higher low. Higher highs, obviously higher lows. So you're running again. And that's it. Where's this music, dude? It became like really, really quiet somehow. I can't even hear it. What happened, man? Can y'all hear the music now? Probably can't hear it. You can. That's so weird because I can't. That's so dumb, dude. Oh, there we go. I don't know what's going on, dude. So no problems on ICX, really. I mean, it sucks that it's down 3.3% on a day like this. That's incredible. I love that, man. ICX, trade setup, still active, technically. It is, yeah. Very good. Let's look at Litecoin. Duh. Remember the Walmart fake news? And then just the dump. Still trying to hold inside of this little rectangle, I guess. Doesn't hold that 145's next. Gross, man. There's no edge. Nothing implies anything right now. Sorry. Is it too loud now, or is it perfect, or is it good? Dude, it's so low on my mixer, on my OBS, it looks like there's no way you could hear it, which is crazy. We're good now. Awesome, dude. Well, I don't know really if there's much more purpose for my existence as a streamer right now, right? I mean, we're looking at, we've looked at like almost everything under the sun in terms of assets and asset classes, right? From commodities, equities, currencies, you know, metals and cotton futures and corn and soybeans, S&P, you know, index funds, cryptos, you name it, man. Small caps, large caps, whatever. So, yeah, you got to wonder in Power Hour if this is going to close really weak or if we're going to have just some sort of crazy comeback. S&P 500 its RSI on the daily is at its lowest level since March of 2020, man. I mean, just think about it. The whole recovery, you have never been this low on the RSI. You're now pretty much, you are in the bearish control zone. Oh my God, a request? Thanks, dude. Sure. GRT to BTC. Sure, man. Well, I mean, it did break out, but it's just bleeding out now. And you're probably requesting it because you're like, hey, do I see a harmonic? I don't know. It's too deep there, right? It's way too deep. I don't know if you could call it a harmonic, but is it inverse head and shoulders? I mean, if it pivots here, sure. It's not pivoting, really. It just hit like its lowest levels since freaking August 10th, man. What's up, Martin M, dudes? Hey, Mitch, good to see you at this time of the day. When you get a chance, could you look at Adam, the US dollar? Sure, I'll look at that. Thanks for the 100, man. Much love. Wow. Holy crap. Hype in the chat from Martin. If you don't hype it, whatever, dude. Okay, so I mean, maybe momentum shifting. It all depends. Can this asset make a higher low than it did July 29th? we're trying to figure it out. It's down almost 5% today, so probably not if Bitcoin keeps dumping. I think these assets are going to continue to get wrecked harder than Bitcoin on the sell-off. So there you go. It has broke a supply line, and now we're waiting to see if it can truly make a higher low than the previous discernible swing low on the daily. That's all we're waiting for, man. I don't know. Awesome. So Bitcoin's still not able to break 44,189. It's tested it. It's still good. I mean, whatever. Remember, we could have a turnaround Tuesday, and you know, Bitcoin's down 7%, $3,000+ It could easily rally short term and freak everyone out. People panic sold or something. I don't know. I mean, like, people do things like. So I'm trying to think about someone selling here at a support where it could rally, and then those people would probably like buy back in on the short-term rally that turns into a lower high and then dumps again or something. I don't know. There's just I like Ethereum though. I like Ethereum's 4-hour bullish pin bar at the inflection point. That's a big deal. That could be a technical indicator of a short-term rally on Ethereum. Yeah. Okay. Egg, I don't know, dude. So there you go. It's like, maybe it turns into an inverse head and shoulders, but not yet.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei.
Okay, Adam. Are we just here? Am I crazy? No, I was on like Algo, which they're almost the same chart. Major tweezer top bearish engulfing candle in the midst of being painted. 6 hours till this is confirmed. That's normally a very bearish reversal candle, right? You get it at fib extension, so you were paying premium up here. This is like we have conversations about assets at these levels. It's like, you understand, this is where really dumb money buys and smart money can sell here. So you're kind of witnessing that stuff going on up here. It's been great though, and it's, you know, I would think the targets, if it's gonna actually, if this is gonna gain follow the price action in the coming week or two, I think the target, the major one's 26.50 to 28.50. It's like a $2 range. It's just your old major levels, right? Right there. I think that would be your target if this is truly going to reverse this asset's price. Okay. Martin, does that satisfy you? I wish there was, but oh, it's actionable for long right now. No, it's not. I mean, it's like bearishly engulfing, so gross. New Discord link. Okay, the other one expired. Trying to copy that. All right. But the new Discord link has been pinned. I've been live now, 1 hour, 20 minutes. If you're enjoying the coverage, not so much the price action or the direction of the, you know, markets, hit that like button to build us up. Thanks for being here. Just trying to, you know, I mean, this is kind of a really big day of price action across all markets, and it's kind of startling. So figured like some people would appreciate it. I know some patrons were saying daystream, question mark, daystream. I'm like, well, why not? And plus, I'm doing that interview with Paulo today, so it's like that's gonna be kind of in lieu of the afternoon stream. So, you know. It's really not that big a deal. I mean, like, if you zoom out on Bitcoin, the same thing. It's been the same case. If you're above 42K, all is well. If you're below 42K, yeah, you're in a lot of trouble. You're probably going to 30K fast. Yep. But you haven't done that yet. You have not fallen below the most critical level below you. You haven't even tested it yet. Not once has it been tested in history as support. Never. So it's like, why would it not? I mean, it might. So don't like the lower high confirmed after another lower, after a high that's lower than the previous highs before it. You know, it's like consecutive lower highs. And nothing's implying a reversal right now. Nothing, dude. I'm just hanging on. I mean, I can plot it so you can see it kind of. Don't know why you'd need it, but you can just clearly see that's where we are, stuck in a little zone. Yeah, probably not. I mean, imagine thinking they're going to taper after today and what could be coming, you know, the next couple days. Yeah, that's it. That's the website, paulatiweb.com. If you want to read up on who I'm interviewing today, it's pretty incredible, dude. She's like a genius too. She's like really smart. I've already talked to her on the phone, but I've like heard interviews and read stuff from her too. So it's just, you want to talk about value? You're about to get it, a lot of it. Wish me luck though, because I'm the interviewer, so it's my job to decipher information from her, right? Good thing I took classes in college on interviewing, so whew. Still so surprised y'all can hear music. What's up, Egg Dude? Cool to get BTC. Thanks for the 20, man. Yeah, it's like days like this. If you tip like on days like this, that's like all world, dude. You know, it's easy to tip on up days, you know. Devastated, man. Wow, what a shark, dude. What a freaking shark. Add inflection point. Ethereum Classic, April 17th. It's that high. It's been regarded as support before, June 8th. Tested, you know, as a level, you know, August 5th before mooning, and now dumping and holding once, now twice. Would you say this is a harmonic? I don't know, dude. I don't think so. You know, it's like one high, the identical same high, you know, kind of situation, and like 102% retrace. Very oversold. Golly, man. Oh, testing the 200-day moving average for the first time since, good God. January 3rd. It wasn't even a test, though. You know, it wasn't even testing. It was just below it and broke back above it. But it's the last time it touched it. Wow, so it's been literally almost 10 months since Ethereum Classic on the daily has tested or touched this 200-day simple moving average. No edge. No edge at all. Bearish control zone, you're at 33.87, lowest level of relative strength you've seen since July. And this could continue to fall while negative momentum continues to build, where there's just very little support here. Yeah, I mean, confirming much lower highs than the previous high, not as many market participants, tough, man. But maybe you just make another X, A, B, C, D. That means you got like to go to $39. So yeah, not really anything actionable right now. Sorry, dude. What's up, Ernest? Thanks, man. What's up, Benjamin, man? OMG was your shelter, everything else wrecked. Yeah, dude, it just happened to play out that way, right? Where on another day, OMG doesn't pump like that and gets devastated equally, you know? So I'm very happy that it played out that way. This time, yep. Sofageki, dude. MRVL, sure. I'll look at it. Yeah, but OMG, again, if you just want to look at it, because he tipped, you know. Yeah, it's pulled back some. It hit a high today of 1130, and now it's at 1056, right at that 618 retrace. Hit A, an aggressive target for a harmonic. It hit it, and no higher. And that's about it. It's great, man. What a freaking test of $8, which we talked about to ad nauseum, how important that level was. It tested it once and mooned. So from the bottom today, from just this one 24-hour candle, less than 24 hours, a 46% swing in value. What? Okay, crypto. Unreal. Marvel Technology down 3.78% today. Beautifully bearish. Ugly, dude, right? 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, you're breaking a demand line today? Wow, I wish someone would have brought this up for the dump today. This is a really nasty rising wedge, right? Oh, look at that beautiful rising wedge pattern breaking out today. Okay, so your target, minimum target is 55.24, which is probably the measured move of the breakout of the pattern, right? And yeah, assuming money printer doesn't just turn on and go burr again, you're gapping down on a breakout. Even today, on the daily, you back on the breakout in the gap, you opened at 60.71, but you ran up to test that demand line as a supply line before dumping. So you confirmed what was once a support is now resistance and follow the price action afterwards. So I think that target would be 55.24 on MRVL for on a breakout if it's real, right? 11% downside. Look at that. That measured move takes you pretty much to that level. There you go. That's it. That's your MRVL, and it was at a fib extension too. From the high to low, what did it do? Hit a 1.44. This was a butterfly. This was a bearish butterfly. Wow, with a rising wedge combination. That's pretty nice. Right, 786, higher low on B, and then between a 1272 and a 1618, it just happened to go in between. This is just the midpoint of the thresholds of the butterfly. Beautiful. What a reversal. For now, anyway, you know, it could underperform. It's mooning. It just keeps mooning, but this is a bearish pattern. Multiple bearish patterns. And yeah, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like almost quadruple RSI bearish divergence. Look at the MACD. It was bad. But no one requested this until today. So I can't, you know, there are thousands of assets to look at. So it's kind of hard for me to be like, Anna, oh, dude, it's just hindsight. It's like, what do you want from me? I didn't look at this, and someone requested it just now. So it's like, that's all I can do. All right. There you go, Yummy Blades. Exactly, dude. Yep, butterfly. All that diverse. It was a beautiful combination of variables, right? We have a bearish butterfly, the PCZ with a rising wedge with quad, triple bearish divergence on both oscillators. That's 4 different variables right there. It's pretty nice, man, right? So there you go, dude. Hageki. Does that help? Maybe. Dude, Michael Parker. Let's go, dude. Hey, brother, thanks to you in this past year taking in your knowledge, I ended up selling all assets into cash 2 weeks ago and started shorting the market. My brokerage account is now up 350% on the year. Love you, brother. Michael Parker, that's fantastic. Can we please get some
Hype in the chat! Look here! Look, listen!
Dude, that's wild, man. Thanks for the friggin' hundreds and congratulations on your success. And hopefully that money translates into a better life for you and your family, because that's what it's about in the end, man, right? We can't really change politics, you know, like what can we do? All you can do, man, is provide for your family to the best of your ability. That's what, like, coming here and spending hours learning this stuff, watching, it's about investing yourself so you can be more self-sufficient as a trader, right? You're more in tune with the markets, and so you can maybe take advantage of things that are occurring, right? So fantastic, dude. Wow. Yeah, dude. Well, will Bitcoin hold 44K, man? So, Bretta, these crashes create more life-changing opportunities. Have dry powder ready if we see any positive confluence the upcoming days. Well, I think we'll maybe get a big move up tomorrow. Just turn around Tuesday. It's so common. It just happens, like, you know, bad Monday, Tuesday, or bad week before, and then real bad Friday. But this Friday wasn't too bad. You know, it was kind of like, huh? It was not, yeah. Anyway, but Monday, today was awful, gap down and all that. So tomorrow you might see a relief rally. The money printer might go burr or something. You don't want to count on it or by any means, but just don't be surprised, because historically sometimes that happens. Bad gap down Mondays, you get good Tuesdays. But then Wednesday could be real bad again. So Old Bitcoin. Momentum shifting, a high, a higher high, the highest high, all of a sudden a lower high, then follow through, then the neckline, right? Wouldn't this be what will be considered a neckline of some sort of momentum shifting structure? Gross, man. You know? That's what's concerning, right? The daily. The highs, the higher highs, the highest high, the lower high. Then the confirmation with follow through. But, you know, 100K by December, man. There's just a lot of trepidation right now for good reason, right? Because that was bad. Because that's like, you know, this high we know is a lower high than way back here. But dang, man, when you dump on El Salvador, you rally 66%. And then you dump like that. And there's all this macro global crisis stuff brewing. It's just not good combination at all. Like when the Bitcoin almost hit all-time lows again. Gross, I'll take your word for it, man. I don't look at that trash. So all we can do is pray for a total to go to 1.71 trillion and then bounce, because bullish 5-0. Bear shark into bullish 5-0. Wow. We've already looked at algo today, so if you missed it, pass the tardy sauce, man. That's your problem. You can rewind though. There's video on demand. You don't even have to pay for it. It just exists. It's awesome. It's been a long time since I've gone live at a random time for a Bitcoin pump, because it's just been not near as frequent. So how do we know 64K was the top? It could be. It could have been. For now, I mean, you just don't know, man. Like, people so easily say they know. Like, oh no, 64K is not the top. This isn't the end of the cycle. Like, I don't know. I mean, like, it could be a two-parter, and this is the last shakeout like last year. But I don't really like locally what's going on right now. And 40,665 to 42K has not been tested yet. So I think it's the 745 here, but you know, I don't think there's much need for what I do right now. I mean, I looked at everything, most things anyway. So good luck. You don't hold this level, you're going to 42K. You hold this level, you could go up to 47K again. Holy crap. But there's nothing implying that that's going to happen. There's no like, oh, impending price action reversal stuff going on. Nope, none of that. Yeah, we looked at OMG multiple times a stream. Yeah, we looked at everything. Yeah, gold held up, but still below 1800. I mean, still like not above any inflection point. I mean, 1800 is the major one from 2011, 2012. You're below it, so you can't be bullish on gold until it gets back above that, and really until it makes a freaking higher high, higher low combination. Anyway, so I'll get out of y'all's hair. Thanks for showing up and being here. I don't know. I figured I was trying to just help people if they were worried or something, but you go watch 1,000 other people do what I do. So I'll just be back. Be on the lookout for that Polity web interview. Thanks, Benjamin, man. Until next time, respect the T. A.
I say spirit.
Is that a joint?
That in that lost world speak with an audible voice. I say spirit. That in that lost world speak with an audible voice. I say spirit. Spirit. that in that lost world speak with an audible voice.
Gentlemen in the mix.